Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. In this one last dialogue bonus episode, we're going to be seeing all the dialogue that's changed since beating the game. Surprisingly, the only place that has new dialogue is Rogueport, with two exceptions. One being the Glitz Pit, which reacts to you climbing through the ranks again. It doesn't even have anything to do with beating the game. And there's one extra line of dialogue that I could find in the Boggly Tree, which I'm going to put in now just so we can keep everything cohesive. Before we go traveling the world, I think I'm going to read the world map like I said I would. We're going to start in Rogueport, and I think I'm going to go in chronological order. Rogueport, an unseemly place full of rogues and thugs. The harbor is in the south, a thieves' hideout to the east, the western area is home to the Pianta Syndicate's HQ, and Rogueport Station is to the north. Trains and airships connect to other towns. Rogueport Sewers. The ruins of an ancient town remain intact underground, and deep within them is the legendary Thousand-Year Door. Holding the magical map aloft before that door will lead to the Crystal Stars. So we went on to Petal Meadows after that. Meadows that lie far to the east of Rogueport. It's a warm and flowery place. Petalburg. A tiny village surrounded by flowers and greenery, just east of Petal Meadows. The village is warm all year long and boasts clean, delicious air and water. Hooktail Castle. A massive castle built to accommodate Hooktail's bulk. It's full of lethal traps. Boggly Woods. A strange and beautiful forest filled with strange and beautiful creatures. Flurry's house. The house Flurry moved to in order to rest her weary soul and wearier body. It sits all on its own at the edge of the Boggly Woods. Funny how they put that in, but did not put in Schwank Fortress. The Great Tree. A very large tree where the reclusive Punies live. All the way up here is Glitzville, a floating city in the sky known for its exotic atmosphere. Warriors fight daily here in thrilling bouts that take place in the city's arena. It's rumored that the rich and famous bet on the fights here. Chapter 4 took us to Twilight Town, a town stuck in a perpetual state of dim twilight. Even the townspeople have dim gray complexions, not to mention dim expressions. Twilight Trail, a forest trapped in a perpetual state of dim twilight. One must watch one's step while navigating the paths. Creepy Steeple, an old building deep in the woods that exudes a strange aura. Keelhaul Key, a tropical island in the southern seas said to be deserted and cursed. The far side of it is covered in a jungle filled with many brightly colored creatures. Pirate's Grotto, a cave where pirates once hid out. It's quite spacious inside and even has seawater flowing into it. It's filled with the ruined shells of wrecked ships and other flotsam. Where is... Pashley Heights is down here. Below Petalburg, Riverside Station. A station the Excess Express must stop at in order to refuel. Long ago, a river flowed beneath the suspension bridge, but it has since dried up. The view of the setting sun from here is unrivaled, according to locals. Pashley Heights, a town famous for all the rich and famous people living in it. There are plenty of extravagant vacation homes and hotels in town. Pashley Sanctum. Once recently converted to a domicile, this former temple is now home to Pennington, the detective. Up here we have the winter area. It makes sense that it's close to Twilight Town, seeing as the pipes are both close together. Far Outpost, a village of Bob-ombs in a mountainous region that is snowbound year-round. It's a place so cold it'll freeze your breath, but it has heartwarming shops and inns. The Moon, the best place in the world for stargazing, but also a place pocked with craters large and small. In contrast to the world where Mario and his friends live, it's very difficult to traverse. Exnaut Fortress, the fortress of the dubious Exnauts. Their leader, Grotus, lives here, or rather, lived here. And of course, the last place, the Palace of Shadow. The palace found behind the Thousand-Year Door in the ruins beneath Rogueport. And that's the map. The only one who has something new to say in the Great Tree is Petuni. Oh, Mario, you came back! Wow, the guy who saved the world came back just to say hi to me. Double wow! Hey, do you have some free time, Mario? And then you just play the regular game with her. Now that we've seen that, let's take a look at what everybody here has to say. You look like you don't know nothing, so I'll teach you something. How about that? There's this guy named Mario who saved the whole world in its darkest hour. Huh? You're Mario? Well, wait a sec. Whoa, the rumors were all true? Yep, maybe I taught him a thing or two. I was looking for this guy who defrauded me with a fake credit card, but I quit looking for him. Looking so hard for some guy when the world was coming to an end was pretty stupid. Yeah, so I forgot about the whole thumping revenge thing. Yeah, that's just as well. Hey, you don't have any good jobs, do you? You know, easy work, ridiculous pay. Yeah, I got it, mister. Nobody pays anyone a lot to do something easy. Fine, I'll try working hard. I'll break a sweat, but I better get paid good for it. I wonder what kind of jobs are actually available around here. Or in the Mushroom Kingdom, for that matter. Come here. You smell that? Me neither. No, indeedy. I don't smell a thing. Looks like good times may be ahead, huh? I'm not sure why, but something tells me I ought to thank you, bud. So thanks. You're welcome. When the light fades from Rogueport, a hero emerges, inscribing his name in legend. That would be us. Graffiti Corner. Super Luigi, all five volumes now on sale at Toad Bros Bazaar. The Mustachioed Green Baron. I'm surprised that Luigi took out an ad on the side that people don't look at. I would think he'd put it on the regular side. Boy, I'm here for just the stupidest reason. I mean, who lives like this? I'm gonna quit being a thief and apologize to my parents. It's better to be a good kid. Alright, looks like this guy's turning his life around. Hey, listen to this, man. Yesterday at the parlor, I won 100,000 coins. Yeah, finally, I finally won. The dark sky's all cleared up. I finally won. Great days are here at last. Hooray! I wonder if the better story wouldn't have been him just giving up, because now he'll probably spend it all. You got some kind of problem? Is this the same? Oh well. No, actually, I think that might have been different. I'm going to read that just in case. You got some kind of problem? You think you can just barge into my hideout, buddy? You're probably just jealous. No one's snooping around. It's the perfect hideout spot. Garbage, flies, roaches, stinky, dirty, muggy, and there's no sunlight. Oh, no wonder. That's why nobody comes here. This place is gross. Ah, well, I can get used to living just about anywhere, I guess. Blah. If it bothers you that much, you could always clean it up. Or, you know, find a nicer hideout. Just a thought. Well, let's keep up the... Oh, I forgot to go in the buildings. All right, we'll get it when we come back. Also, I don't think I ever actually read Lumpy's journals. Let's actually do that. Part 1, the night before. The night before. I'm finally off tomorrow. I've filled my pack with cheese and I'm ready to go. My to-do list is crossed off. I owe so much to all of my investors, not just money. The old get-rich-quick dream, but this is different. I have a reason. See, I owe it to my hometown. It's so cold there, people are constantly shivering. If I find oil and send it there, then people can use it to heat their homes. Oil will make me rich and them happy. It seems to be the perfect goal, right? I've always had this dream since I was very small. Of course, getting rich is a big part of it too, but who doesn't want money? Money, money, cover me with it, please. Well, enough for tonight. Yeah, that's a little embarrassing. Read another? The Buzzer Fiend. The Buzzer Fiend. Why did it have to turn out like this? I got to Toad Town by boat, then took a train to the foot of Mount Rugged. Unfortunately, you can only get from Mount Rugged to Dry Desert on foot. And tragedy waited for me as I slogged faithfully up that winding trail. It was a huge, awful vulture. I'd read about it in my travel brochures. This Buzzer accosted all travelers on Mount Rugged. I hightailed it, but Buzzer had me in its sights. I felt a piercing jolt as its claws dug deep into my backpack. After dropping me onto a cliff, Buzzer seemed to forget me and disappear. I let out a sigh of relief, but when I touched my back, I noticed my pack was gone. My pack! In it was all my food and money to start the operation. No! That mangy Buzzer made off with everything of importance to me. All I have left is this journal, a shovel to dig for oil, and my life. But perhaps living is miracle enough, or so I'd like to believe. But now, I can't turn back. I climb down the mountain to the desert. The dry desert sprawls out before me, beckoning dreamers and fools. I am both, and I set out with a heart full of dread. That was a reference to the original Paper Mario. A helping hand. I am now in a place called Dry Outpost. Someone pulled me lifeless and parched from the merciless desert floor. It was a Koopa with a fine mustache named Colorado, an angel in a pith helmet. He was a world-traveling adventurer archaeologist. I told him about Buzzer, and my quest for oil, and my dreams of riches and warmth for my people. After I spoke at length, he gave me food and water. I asked him why he should be so kind, and he looked into the distance and said, "Turning one's back on an ambitious dreamer invites others to do the same to you, old boy. I just want to believe in every dream that this sad old world can muster." This guy, he still chases his own dreams, dusty dreams of archaeology. We stayed up all night discussing each other's dreams. It was great. A reliable guide. I am now at a desert oasis. After Colorado left, I set out from Dry Outpost to find my digging point. But the desert is so wide, it's impossible to find anything without a guide. I had no idea where I was going, and my head was splitting in the heat. My throat was burning and scratchy. Was I awake? Was I asleep? I heard a voice calling to me from far away. "Hey, are you a nice guy? If you're a nice guy, then give me something nice." I didn't have the food or water I received from Colorado. I had nothing. "Why do you lie here? If you are a nice guy, give me a nice thing and I will help." I croaked, All I have is my dream." When I next awoke, I was at this oasis. "You're awake," I heard. There was a squeak there and a gray headscarf. "My name is Moustafa. You had nothing to give, but I got something nice anyway. I don't know how or why, but it seems I'd been saved by yet another stranger. Do you need a guide? If there is somewhere you want to go, I will take you." Unbelievable! I've actually found a reliable guide. All this stuff is from the original Paper Mario. The digging point. We're here. I'm finally at the spot where I'm supposed to dig for oil. I was told to draw a line from a blue cactus to a cactus-like rock. I went north a precise distance from the exact termination point. I ended up here at a point between Dry ruins and the oasis. Moustafa has guided me this far with skill and bravery. He said, "You are a nice guy. Your dream will come true." Moustafa believes this. He left then, leaving me to fight this battle on my own. All I have to do is dig here until I find oil. That's all. I stocked up on lemons and limes at the oasis, so I should last a few days. I must find that oil. A long dig. I am digging for oil now, and my hand shakes as I write these, perhaps final, words. I have been digging from sunup to sundown, but still no sign of that sweet, crude. Maybe I've just picked a dry spot in this cursed spot, in this cursed desert. But I'm sure this is where Merlovely told me to dig. Yes, I'm sure of it. There's no more food or water, and even my hopes have dwindled to nothing. This is it. My dream dies here, with me under these unforgiving skies. My dream. Wait, no, this is not it. My dream is of something else. Yes, something else. Dig. Keep digging. I must keep digging. Arms move. Body work. Find oil. Just one more left, the wrap-up. I am now on a boat back to Dear Rogueport. I did it! I finally struck oil in that dry desert. I have left the day-to-day operation to my men in the field and now return home. It all came true. Striking it rich, finding oil, my dream. But somewhere along the way, this became more than just my dream. So many people have helped to make this dream happen. So many. You had nothing to give, but I got something nice anyway. Dear Moustafa. I just want to believe in every dream this sad world can muster. Ah, Colorado. People who lent me money and gave me food and showed me the way. So many hands reaching out to help me. I must do something for all of them. That feeling has pushed me even harder. I must share this feeling with the people who helped me as I struggled. I must share these words that have seared themselves into my heart. Dreams come true. Lumpy. And indeed, he helped finance our dreams. which ended up being cooking and badge collecting. Oi there, mate. How's about I catch a ride on that trim ship of yours sometime? You have to ask Cortez about that. What? There was an evil Shadow Queen sleeping deep beneath this town? Huh? And you defeated her? Listen, you really need to quit with the compulsive lying. This guy is never gonna believe us. You saved the world, Mario. My brother could learn a thing or two about hard work from you, that's for sure. Is this your brother here? That dark sky cleared and the raging seas calmed down. I can't fight it any longer. I'm going out to sea. Hey, the sun came back, pal. Was it you? Did you save us? I'm happy. I'm so happy. I want to embrace life again. I want to believe again. I love you, man. The sky sure got dark in a hurry, didn't it? Huh. Probably nothing. Well, nothing you need to worry about now. It's really nice that they gave all these guys extra dialogue. I wish they did it for the rest of the world. I understand not wanting to do it throughout the whole game, but like, after you beat the game for the whole thing? I don't know, I just wish they'd done something. The moment that might have needed my explosion seems to have passed, eh? When that sky filled up with darkness, I was so shook I almost exploded on the spot. There'll be another moment, I'm sure. I don't think I'll ever love again. As long as the world is at peace, I'll be happy. I think there's hope for you. I suspect this is going to be the same. Yep. Let's go talk to Toadsworth. I'm sure now that we found the princess, he's feeling a lot better. Oh, Master Mario, if anything happens to me, promise me you'll watch over the princess. He is kind of getting up in years, I suppose, but I think he's got a long time left. Alright, let's keep it going. On to the east side. See how people are doing over here. Hey, it's that guy again. Have you heard? The end of the world arrived. But then some guy came and put an end to the badness. He was one tough dude. Yep, that's me. I'm one tough dude. I'm pulling another card trick today and making tons of loot. But somebody started tailing me, so I came here to hide out for a while. Don't tell anyone you saw me here, or I'll cry. Yeah, I think he has been changing that dialogue the entire time. Hey, yeah, it's me, Darkly. I like dim places, yeah. Remember when the whole world went as dark as night? I'd just been thinking it would be great if the world went dark. Then it did. But that dark was different. It wasn't a good dark, no. It was a scary dark. I'm glad it went back to the way it was. And now, I think it's probably better that the world not go dark like that ever again. Hey, at least he can tell. I was half expecting him to say that it was great and it should happen again. You know who's better than Ishmael, Don Pianta, and Frankie combined? You, man! You're number one! I'm so psyched because I've met the number one coolest guy in the world. I think we can all be cool in our own way. When the sky went dark, even I was down on my knees wishing for help. Then light came to the sky again. Now, I'm not saying that my wish did it. I'm just glad we were saved. I'm going to change my ways. No more stealing for me. Well, you're already trying to start up a business, so I'd say you're on the right path to not stealing anymore. Not that that's always so easy or that it works out. Hey, it's the mustache. Remember me? It's Pierre, the unemployed slacker. Is it really true you defeated the Shadow Queen? That's absolutely amazing. You've inspired me to figure out how I can help Ishmael without being a thief. I was kind of hoping for some more details there. Hey, we beat all the troubles. If you want to take on a trouble, you'll have to use the main entrance. Oh. Oh, I was hoping he'd say something about there not being troubles anymore. I bet even Ishmael has something to say now. Hey, you! That was amazing! I can't believe how you cleared out that darkness. You really are incredible. If you ever have a problem, I'm going straight to you. You saved the world, guy. You're welcome here anytime. My house is yours. Not calling us chump anymore. Hey, we don't have them. Same. You're different, right? You're amazing. I think I might even brag about the fact that you wrecked me. No, wait a second. I can't brag about getting beaten over 10 measly coins. That's pathetic. Crud. I suppose if you really want to split hairs, we didn't need to beat him up over 10 measly coins, but we had to come in through here a lot. All that's left now is Western Rogueport and then the Underground, and this time I will not forget to go into the buildings. I already remembered the inn, so I'm on a roll there. I bet things have gotten a little better here with some of the problems people were having. Just seems like it was going in that direction. And these are the flowers that we're gonna see forever. Ah, how refreshing. I don't know why, but I never tire of watching clouds drift by. Maybe I'm just tired. You might actually have the same dialogue as before. Yes. Oh no, it is different. Going to the theater is like my hobby or something. I mean, the reason I like the drama so much is because I live in a town like this. The worst thing is, my favorite actress made her grand comeback recently, and I can't get tickets! Well, that's alright. I've got her right here. Eek! I can't believe I got to meet you, Madame Flurry! I love your latest starring role in Paper Mario. I've seen it 1,000 times. Well, either she's lying, or somebody has been bootlegging. Or who knows, maybe there's a taped recording of it or something. My family is so happy now. I'm happy too. Alright, sounds like things got better here. The book I wrote about your quest was a huge success. It's even been made into a play. To thank you for the inspiration, I dubbed it Paper Mario. That's actually a really cool explanation. I might be reading too far into this, but maybe their little in-game explanation for this being paper is because the guy wrote it all down on paper, which is cool. I like the paper aesthetic. Some people argue that the heart of Paper Mario isn't the paper part, but I actually disagree. I think it's the RPG part and the paper aesthetic. There was this guy who said he wanted to turn the novel Paper Mario into a movie. He said he wanted me to help him do it, sort of as an executive producer. I read that novel too, and it was pretty disturbing. Still, I was moved. I thought this would be an effective use of my vast sums of money. Perhaps the time for me to get out of bed and become productive has finally come. Well, for better or for worse, it looks like tales of our adventures are spreading in a bunch of different ways. Oh, I already talked to you. You probably have the same thing to say? Nope. I played soccer with my kid brother yesterday. Boy, it was so fun. He's actually pretty darn athletic. We're getting along really well now. We're gonna play together again tomorrow. I can't wait. Oh, I lost in today's Happy Lucky Lottery. But I'll win tomorrow for sure. I'll check again tomorrow. Maybe I'll just pitch a tent and live here. Let's just see what we get for old time's sake. Let's see. Nope. Oh well. I've been kind of looking into it. There might be a way for me to manipulate the clock and make this work without it messing up, but I don't know if that's a possibility. But I think there's probably other videos of people winning the lottery. Maybe. Either way, we're done with it for now. The new boss told me to look after this place, but I'm tired. When's my break, huh? I wonder if you can go see the Pianta family again. Well, I was gonna say I don't think anybody's in there, but that's not true. Frankie's in there now. I think Francesca might be in there too. And of course the guards are up there. What am I saying? Just because Don Pianta's not here doesn't mean there's nobody here. Oh, hey, it's you! Something tells me I can't just call you anymore. You're Mario after all, the guy that saved the world. I'm honored just to know you. And then the guy at the dock doesn't believe us. Everybody else seems to know. I guess all this fighting with the Robos is sort of getting old. That's it. I'm gonna pitch in and do my part to mend some of these fences. Whenever I see you, something always makes me want to be nice. You're a real pain. Peace returned to the world, and it's all because of you, Mario. Thank you. Oh, I know. We'll name the baby that we're going to have Mario. So they're having a baby, huh? Hey, listen, Mario. You're incredible. Truly incredible. You didn't just do the Syndicate a favor. You did the whole world a favor. I wonder if that means they're just planning on having a child, or if maybe she's already gotten pregnant. Either way, it seems like she's happy with the idea of having a baby, which makes sense. I suppose the Mafia would want to continue their lineage or whatever. I went on a trip with the whole family the other day. It was fantastic. It was really fun spending time together as a family. I still can't stop checking the high scores on this machine, of course. But I'm definitely going to spend more time with my family from now on. Hey, that's good to hear. Hey, how you doing? What, me? I'm on top of the world, baby. Yeah, I'm just fan-goombatastic. Psst! Instead of coins, they use Pianta tokens here. I think we need that. Come here. Hey, it's you again. You know, the sky going dark wasn't nothing at all. It was great for us. You should have seen the way people were blowing their dough. Yes, I suppose that would be true. If you think the world's going to end, you might use up all your money. There's been times in real life when that's happened. It's been fairly devastating for people. Anyway, let's check out what people are saying down here in the underground. And then I think that'll be it. No, not quite. I just remembered something else. If we come through here, there is actually one more thing to see. First of all, the warp works again. And this is why the moon and the X-Naught base are never lost to you completely. You can come back once you beat the game. Unfortunately, fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you look at it, there are no more X-Naughts here forever. We've defeated them, we've cleared them out. The reason this could be unfortunate is because something I actually didn't realize is Ms. Mouse can steal items from enemies even if they're not holding an item. She can also steal badges. Elite X-Naughts are holding P up, D down badges. I don't know exactly what the rate is for stealing them, but if you fight them enough times, you can steal basically as many of those badges as you want. And that turns into almost another type of, like, danger strat, because you'll be upping your damage, but also upping the damage that you take, so it's another high-risk, high-reward type thing. Mario, I am pleased that I could see you again. I detonated explosives after you left to ensure the base would never be used for evil. Of course, I was destroyed in the resulting explosion. But one day I regained consciousness, and all was as before. Yes, everything. I do not comprehend why, but as I regained consciousness, I saw a light, and I thought I heard Peach's voice. How is Princess Peach? If she is happy, then I too am happy. I continue to hope for the continued happiness of you, Peach, and all others. Well, it looks like the game's not going to give us a real explanation of how he blew up the base and everything is back exactly the way it was. But it seems like Peach had something to do with it. She probably, spent a bunch of money, got people together to repair everything. Wait, no, sub-level 2 has the place where we need to go back. Darn it, I always get lost in here. Luckily, this music is not lost to us. Alright, sub-level 2. I might show off Merlovely now that we don't have anywhere else to go. Show her what she says about that. Is it this door? No, I think it's the one next to it. This one. Yeah. Alright, gotta activate the teleporter. I wish we didn't have to activate it every time. That was a nice little detour to space. But now let's just go back to Rogueport. Take one last little stroll through the underground city. It looks like your little adventure has reached its penultimate chapter. I suppose that means it's time for me to go look for real work. Whoa, I can't believe I just said that. No, seriously, I gotta find that treasure. Dude, penultimate means the one before the final chapter. You're a little late saying that. Hey there, Mr. Adventurer. Sounds like Pierre got his old job with the Geological Survey team back. I guess he's a legit member of society again. Finally. Or is he? He didn't tell me that. Yo, Eddie the Mask here, sports fan extraordinaire. Know about stylish moves? Just press A with perfect timing during an attack to pull off a stylish move. If you do it right, the crowd will just go nuts, and some attacks have multiple ones. Each attack has different timing for stylish moves, but I'll share one with you. Well, Mr. Save the Universe, think you know all the stylish moves there are? There are stylish moves that go with badge moves too, so maybe that'll keep you busy. Sound hard? Well, it ain't easy. That's why you gotta practice, yo. That's why you gotta buy the Timing Tutor badge. I'm curious to see if Wonky has new stuff to say now that we're done here. I know stuff too. Seriously. Like, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Because, the other baskets get jealous. Me, I don't even like eggs. Let's see. Oops, looks like somebody forgot to save after the last bonus video. We've heard this one before, so I'm just gonna scroll through and see if we can find something new. We know that one. That's new. Behind the Trouble Center. I think this is how I found out about this. So there's that Trouble Center on Rogueport's east side, right? Well, only a few people know about the back entrance to it. Hey, I'm not saying there's anything good in there, but it may be worth a look. There's really not anything good in there. Zest Dynamite we already know about. Final Tale we've already heard, which I suppose this confirms that it's not necessarily always the Final Tale. Yeah, because we heard this one too. Okay, so it was just a coincidence that we got it like that in the last bonus video. That's kind of fun. Couples Cake. You know Zest T in the square, I'm sure? The girl with the mean cooking talent. Well, she's got a secret recipe called the Couples Cake. Cute name, huh? To make it, she needs a snow bunny and spicy soup. If you bring her both, she'll make it. At least that's what old Wonky hears. By the way, a snow bunny is made from a golden leaf in an ice storm. There we go. He told us. Should have just been patient. And spicy soup is made from a fire flower and a dried bouquet. No, it's... Well, I mean, I guess it's another way to do it, but you only need a fire flower. Although we already know he lies. Or somebody made a translation error. Even so, I hear that this recipe really reminds her of her late husband. So she doesn't make it for just anybody. I wonder how she feels about you. She did make it for us. Aha, that's it. We have run Wonky out of things. So while I'm down here, I am going to go ahead and get a fortune from Merlovely, just to show you what she says when there are no more fortunes left to get. In fact, I don't think she can tell us anything at this point. Our next path, 60 coins. I would say our next path is just to take a vacation, perhaps. I'm pretty sure I've already shown this on screen. Pretty sure. Maybe I'll show it one more time. I cannot see the path that lays before you. Perhaps you should do the things you must do here first. Just continue doing what you think you should be doing. Please take your coins back. Goodbye, Mario. Yep, nowhere else to go. At least nowhere that we have to go. Let's see star pieces. Hocus Pocus Focus. Cabra da Abra Hullabaloo. Paka Poka Peekaboo. Stars, show me what I seek. Kind of reminds me of the fortune teller from Luigi's Mansion. Now that I think about it, I guess Mario games do kind of have a pattern of fortune tellers, and they all have their faces covered. No, I'm terribly sorry. There aren't any star pieces you can get right now. Please take your coins back. Please return to me later. What later? We have them all. That's actually kind of confusing that she doesn't say that we have all of them and she says to come back later. I wonder if that was a mistake or if they just didn't think to do it. I guess it's obvious enough. Once you've run out of badges, there'd hardly be any reason for there to be more star pieces, but sometimes games put extra collectibles in. No, I'm terribly sorry, but there aren't any shine sprites you can get right now. I'll return your coins to you. Please return to me later. Well, we won't be doing that. There is no more later. There's only one place left that we haven't checked. I'm not going to forget this time, and that is the train platform. So let's go over there and see if Train Girl and Train Guy have anything new to say. Also, I cannot go without mentioning that I have met the 100 subscriber goal. I did it! I have 100 subscribers. I'm very excited. And I've kept 100 subscribers for a little while. I usually have a rule with, like, subscribers kind of come and go, so it doesn't count unless you've had it for a few days. I've had it for a few days, so I'm so excited. I'll see if maybe I can come up with something to do. Again, just because of everything that's happened in my real life, I might need to just, like, move on with the regular stuff. But there could be something special that comes out. I don't know, we'll see. There must have been so many romantic partings on this very spot. It's just deep, man. I love the thought of it. I want a romantic farewell. Oh, wait! First I have to fall in love. Dang! You are the last word we're gonna get for this series. I really want a train ticket, but I know it's not easy to get your hands on one. But I know that one day I will ride this train. I will make it happen. You follow your dreams. And since this is the series that got me to 100 subscribers, maybe I'll end with a callback. I'll end the same way I ended my very first Let's Play of Tulip. Getting on a train and riding out into the distance. Thank you guys so much for watching this series, and I really do hope I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.